Good evening. Good afternoon. Y'all caught me off guard and shit. Okay. How y'all doing? Happy spring. It's yours truly. Long day at work. Cream rises to the top. Cream. How many people know the name of a band that sing a song about cream? We're going to talk about that tonight. Rising to the top, rising to the occasion. Spring in the air. Fish in the skillet. We got a lot of stuff for y'all tonight. I'm making homemade tartar sauce. Welcome to Orgasmic. I almost forgot where I was. Or welcome to Orgasmic Conscious Cooking with, yours truly, Big Daddy John in Camas, Washington, in my kitchen, doing what I do best, knocking it down, laying it down, and frying some fish. Now, I'm going to say something. It's going to be kind of a controversial show tonight because we're going to talk about fish. If you buy your fish and it smells like your girlfriend, throw that shit away. We're going to just start it out like that. That's what the show going to be about. We're going to have some laughs tonight, and we're going to have some fun. Springtime. Let me give you guys a hint. Honey, one of the greatest remedies for sinuses and shit in the spring that comes up and you get all clogged up and you can't see, scratchy neck and everything, throat and everything. Your neck might itch too. But what you want to do is get some local honey. Let me show you guys something. In Washington, we got a lot of places. Oregon, I buy local honey. See that? Local honey. I'm going to do this shit so you guys see this. Local honey. And you just take a teaspoon of that, put it in your tea. Makes your tea taste real good. Get whatever type of tea. I'm doing a caffeinated tea because my butt wake up at 3 in the morning. I don't need to be waking up at midnight. Anyway, how y'all doing out there? Tonight, we're going to have some fun. I realized that first I was going to start the show and I was going to talk about something that was a little bit heavy. My wife said, man, why don't you keep it a little bit light? I said, okay, babe, I'll keep it light. I'm going to keep it light for the peoples out there. But I might talk about some heavy shit later. But right now, pollen. Man, Tori said you can see the pollen on the table. I was driving home. My throat was starting to itch and everything. I started talking to my brother Derek. I took a couple things from my body and boom, bang, bam. Now, I'm going to make sure I don't fall asleep like my brother did to me one time on the other side. I'm talking about Derek Block. So sorry about that, y'all. Just a joke. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I got my oven up to 200 degrees. So when the fish is fried, it's going to go in the oven. So stay warm until Tori and I are ready to eat. Okay, but everything's from scratch. It is 6:39 on this clock here in Camas, Washington. I don't know what time it is for you, but I'm going to show you how fast it is to prepare a meal. Now, the potatoes, I turn my oven in. I have my air fryer. It's been turned on. It's heated. So when we get done with this, y'all won't be with us. Tori and I throw some tater tots in the air fryer, and in 15, 20 minutes, bam, a full meal. Throw a salad down with this. But I want to show you guys the ins and outs of cooking fresh. Now, we live in the Northwest. So this fish was not freshly caught. It was frozen. I ain't going to lie to you. I went to Trader Joe's, and what this is cod and hake, Hke. It's from South America. What is that? What did I tell you, Derek? It's from South America. It's a new fish. I never had it before. But I said, what the hell? I'm going to try it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to season my fish because I like my fish to get a little seasoned. So what I'm going to do is this fried cod and Chilean hake fish or hake fish. I saw it. It was something different. When you're in the store, lower your barriers. Expand out and try some new shit. Don't just do catfish all the damn time. I think my wife forgot my shrimps. But anyway, just lower your barriers and enjoy yourself in the store. So I'm going to season this fish so it can get a little bit of marination in it so that when it gets in the hot oil, you're going to turn the oil on right now too. So the oil is nice and hot when we get ready. So what I want to do is I want to have like in my skillet probably like 2 inches, about an inch of oil. And the oils that I use, I'm going to mix this oil. Usually I don't do it, but I'm mixing this oil. Most of this oil is this product of France. It's grapeseed. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, the bottle, so if you want to get it, grapeseed oil, okay? But that's not quite enough oil, so what I'm going to do is set this to the side, and I'm going to mix it with high organic oleic sunflower oil. Now, you probably say, what is that? I'm trying to stay as healthy as possible when I fry stuff. I don't supposed to fry stuff very often. Oh, this doesn't come open. Okay, so now this doesn't want to open. Maybe that will be on the oil tonight. That's kind of interesting. There we go. You got to hold the bottom of the plastic. Here we go. So, I'll put this like this. Whoa, it almost spilled out. Spilled out. Okay. So there we go. So I can't show you guys. I know now, Derek said we wish you guys to see, but you guys can see that there. So that's how much oil I have in it. Okay. And I'm gonna fry my oil at 375, 365, nice and slow. I'm gonna turn this on so it starts to get warm. So I like this new wave precision induction cooktop because I can control the heat. I have precisely. I can control that heat so I don't overcook my fish. And so let's season this fish so we can get busy. So this is what's going to go on the seasoning. So you got this. I have onion powder, Costco brand. I have some garlic, granulated garlic, Costco brand. I have some Italian seasoning. Oh, you guys are Italian seasoning, yeah, y'all. I got black pepper, salt, uh, paprika, smoked paprika, and cayenne. So you guys are like, what? So this is gonna be more like a Cajun fish fry, okay? Usually in the past I use what was that other seasoning salt? And just go to the cabinet and I grab it for this quick gas. It's been a long day, y'all. Long day, long day. That's it. You guys gonna recognize this. I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff that I buy, but today I'm making something special because I got you guys with me today. Old Bay seasoning salt is another one that sometimes I'm gonna show you with the opposite. This can sit here for a second because I can use this option or this option with my cornmeal base and my almond flour mix. Hey, almond flour, not using gluten. I don't want any expansion in my cat jumped down off the damn chair, scared me. Okay. Or Lori's. This is what I usually use on my fish, but I'm gonna sit this to the side. My daughter's trying to get me to not use that anymore because it has some things that's not good for me. So I'm gonna do this the way I do it. So you guys will see how I pour this out. So what I'm gonna put on there first is salt. It's about a half a teaspoon of salt. Y'all see that? Black pepper. Bam. Y'all gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm hungry. I want to come to his house tonight." Yeah, I would invite you, but stay your damn asses at home. Anyway, cayenne pepper. I'm not gonna put much of that because my wife can't hang with that. Just a little bit of there. Some paprika. It's gonna give it all this flavor. So remember, I want it to sit on here for a little bit so that it have a lot of flavor. Onion, garlic, granulated garlic can't speak tonight. Been working too hard. Been working too hard. Okay, I'm keeping some of this around here because I need it for the tartar sauce. And I'm making homemade tartar sauce and onion powder. Okay, now what I'm gonna do? Best thing is use your hands. I'm gonna fold it in like this. I want it seasoned. Bam, boom, bang. Let it marinate for a little bit. Now, what I'm gonna do, y'all never seen me do this before. I need to rinse my hands off. Sorry. Now, I keep towels like this, and you see I'm using towels. My wife comes through daily and takes these towels, and she washes them for me because fish and towels shouldn't stay in the kitchen no more than probably a day if you cook like I cook. So what I'm gonna do is I take an egg because I want my almond flour and my cornmeal to stick to this. I put that on. I don't need all that. Get that kind of backwards, but I just realized. Okay, so this egg mixture is on here, so it's gonna make the coating stay on here a little bit tighter, and it's gonna be nice. And let me see you guys see that look like. See, that's it. Okay, sit my fish to the side right here. Rinse my hand again. No soap. Soap don't hurt nobody. Make soap your best friend, and you'll be in good business. Okay, so the oil's getting hot over here. The oven's warm. Now, we'll do the coating last because I want this scrumptious sauce to marinate. I want it to do its own thing. Okay, now, this sauce is a little bit different. I've never made it before. I usually make tater tots. We are having tater tots. I make tater sauce differently, but today I'm going all fresh, all hand chopped ingredients. Sometimes I use relish from a jar. Didn't do that this time. What I did do is I chopped up a half a cup of pickles. Y'all hear that? It's loaded with pickles, loaded with pickles. And this, did I have this? Uh, a shallot. I don't have it. This was my last one. I cut up one shallot like that. Okay, shallot is in the family with the garlic. Okay, and this is kind of interesting. The zest of a lime. So I'm going to just do like that a little bit. See what you're doing? It's like you see how I'm removing that. So just this one enough. And what happens is that the zest catches the oil from the skin, and you don't want to get too much of the white in it because it gets bitter. So I guess I did that like that. I'm gonna cut half of this and use the juice in this in a second. So what I want to do is put my mayo in here. Okay. So it calls for a cup of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. And this is Trader Joe organic mayo. You can use any other mayo. I'm not going to talk about the mayo that my wife has on the door because it's not really mayo. Sorry about that. Sneezing in my shirt. Don't want to sneeze over all my food. That's gross. There we go. Hey guys, I got to mention something I did. I didn't tell Derek this either. I entered into a contest on Instagram for a cooking show. I'm not going to say anything because if I get on there, you guys will find out. But hopefully they'll see my beautiful face and they'll offer me. Oh my God, we've been missing John forever. So if you guys like this, please subscribe and send it to your other friends. My wife says, bless me for sneezing. Thank you, babe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I have that in there like that. Now, this is the cool thing about this, okay? This has pickle juice in it. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of pickle juice. Okay? I might add a little bit more, but let's see what happens first. Okay. And we're gonna put, I'm doing this all by hand, guys. I'm not measuring it. I'm just gonna say, because I've done this so long, I know. I think Derek can put up what's on the screen in a second. Okay. Garlic. Onion. I don't know if my wife got dill, so I'm gonna use this as dry dill. Okay. Dill. Black pepper. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is stir this up like this. So remember, it has the dill juice in it. So the pickles in there, you got dill juice. See what that looks like. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this lime. We're gonna drop the juice of the lime in there. Hopefully, I have it. There we go. That's my handy dandy. My father-in-law said, if you have the right tools, you can build anything. If you have the right equipment in the kitchen, you can cook and do anything. Sometimes I've learned from my mom, you don't have to have it. If you know what to do, you know what to do. So I'm gonna drop this lime juice in here like that. I'll put the juice of a whole lime. I like it kind of tangy. I'm a herb table. Oh, I don't see. I thought we had fresh. Oh, okay. Well, lime. She's talking about outside. Okay. Yeah, I didn't make that. Okay. Too bad. Too sad. Okay. So I'm gonna stir this lime juice in here. It's gonna thin this out a little bit. And voila. Can y'all see that? Tartar sauce. Homemade tartar sauce. Just that quick. We're going to stick this in the fridge right now so it can stay nice and cool. Now, there's a spot for it. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to show you guys some other stuff I prepared before. And this is one of the things, so I'm gonna talk about spring a little bit, and I'm gonna move some of this out of the way so I have a little bit more room. Um, you guys watched the episode once before where I made homemade ketchup? Because I like ketchup and tartar sauce and red hot sauce on my fish. But this is homemade. I've never made hot sauce yet. That's coming. But this is homemade ketchup, homemade tartar sauce. Control the amount of sugar I can put in here. Controlled organic ingredients in here. Thinking a little bit of healthy and creating a different way of living, being. Okay. So let me get this out of the way here. So anyway, I'll tell you why I went from talking about, I was going to talk about when you take your earnings and you pay your bills. And I was like, that's kind of heavy. Nobody wants to talk about when they got off of work about that. I said, but what about spring? What does spring bring? New life. So what if this is a tool that if you started getting involved with your money, that every bill you pay, it came back to you tenfold? What would that create? So spring is the time to start over. So what would it take for you to start over with new exercise, cooking healthy for your family or for yourself, being present with things, okay? So being present, having new ideas. What the hell? Why not? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this salt and leave this here, move all this stuff out of the way. So I like to have my coating flavored also. So what I usually do, I usually don't put a lot of salt in it because it's salt on the fish already. So I might be like a smidgen of salt in this coating. But I am going to put, you know something? I was going to use Old Bay slice, but I'm not going to use Old Bay slice. What I'm going to use is Seafood Spectacular. I buy it at this gourmet store. I love it. I put it on my shrimp. I put it in like this. So it's going to go on my coating today with a little help of Mr. Well, no, I don't need the help. Okay. I'm not going to make it spicy because I have to put hot sauce on the fish later. So I hope this is making a little sense. I hope this is a contribution to you guys. Eating healthy. Why not? Okay. You know, I forgot to put something on my fish. I'll toss this around in a second, but I forgot to put my Italian seasoning on my fish. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon of that on there. There. Well-seasoned fish. My, oh my. My son and I was talking about that before. What is it? Why do some restaurants not season their food? And I realized that some people don't like seasoning food. Like they like their food just to be how nature brings it, which is cool. I'm not like that. I'm a humanoid, and I like my shit seasoned well. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is take 2/3 corn syrup. Corn syrup. I'm not making popcorn, John. I'm gonna make a little bit more than 2/3. Okay. Corn, nice and toasty. Oh my God, I lost you guys for a second. What happened? Are we here? Okay, we're live. It says we're live. The screen went black for a second. I was like, did Derek fall asleep on that other side? I hope not. Okay, so this is going to be different. I'm using almond flour. I'm mixing those two together. Some people like almond flour. Yeah, it's going to have a nutty taste. Now, if you're allergic to nuts, you don't want to do that. Okay. Now, sit this over here, over here, over here. So that's all out of the way. Give me a little salt. Probably going to be like an eighth, a teaspoon of salt. Bam, boom, bang. Having fun with this. Now, next, Seafood Spectacular. I'm going to put like a half of a third cup of Seafood Spectacular. Put this in here like that. It's going to give it a little color, more color and flavor. Somebody's at my door. I don't know who's at the door. Tori, you might have to come down and check it out. Tell them I'm busy. Somebody probably walking by, see this and trying to they need to keep it moving. They can't see. I can see the dude outside. I'm busy. I'm doing something. What people think? Anyway, Hope the young man finds what he's trying to sell someplace else. Because I ain't buying. I'm cooking for y'all. Okay. So the guy went away, Tori. Don't worry about it. Okay. So now we have this already. Our oil is nice and hot at 370. Okay. I'm going to toss this one more time because I added the Italian seasoning to it. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the same type of fish in here. I have two different types of fish, but what I'm going to do, because I want it to all cook at the right, I know it's kind of interesting. You guys can't tell the difference of that. I can, so I'm dropping my fish in like this. Let's see this. I'm going to cook the cod first. The cod first. How many people have, like, what's your favorite fish? Anybody has a favorite fish that they like? I like almost every fish. I'd have to say. I've not met a fish I didn't like. Okay. So I got emphasis already. Okay. So rinse my hand one more time. Okay. So we're gonna shake this up a little bit. See, that's it. It's all ready to go. It's ready to go in the oil. I have my pan in the oven stand when nice and warm. Drop this in like that. Now, about the oil. You want to use frying oil maybe once, twice. If you start doing it, it starts to break down, it gets kind of gross, and it starts leaving flavor on things. Now, if you want to change the flavor of it, what you can do is you can cook potatoes, and the potatoes will absorb some of the flavor, but then the potatoes will taste like whatever was in here before. So I don't know. You might want to pay attention to that. So one of the things I want to be very careful with is, I guess I do this. How much fish you put in here, because you don't want the oil to cook down. And I think I'm gonna stop because I don't have a big area, and it will cool the oil down and slow down the process, and that's not good. I'll explain in a second. So you have a container, and if you put too much something that's cooling in the oil, it drops the temperature. I want this to fry consistently, so I'm not going to put too much in there. Um, I'm just not going to do that. Okay, move this out of the way. So fish. I usually like having fish as I've gotten older. One of my favorite fish that I'm going to go out and catch this summer are called crappies. They're panfish. They're small panfish. I think they're in the bass family. I love them. It's delicious. I love fish. I love fish smoked. I love fish grilled. I love fish fried. I'm a fisherman. Uh, last 2 weekends ago, I went fishing. I caught 2 trout, and I make trout amadine. If you guys are interested in that, I'll show you guys how to do that on one of the shows. Um, anyway, this fish is almost done. Fish doesn't take very long to cook. Most people overcook their fish. I like my fish sometimes. Now, catfish, I like cooking a little bit longer because it's an oily fish, and I like it where it's a little bit more crispy. I don't want it to be limp. So I don't want it to be like this. I want it to be like this, okay? So I actually cook my fish a little hard, it's called. Trying new things. Springtime, okay? When you start to cook, and you haven't cooked before, experiment. Make it a journey. I once said to a group of people that I'm on a journey. I don't know the destination I'm headed to, but there's possibilities ahead. What if you cook like that? And a lot of people I know, oh, I hate cooking. I don't like cooking. Yeah, I know that. What is it that you don't like about it? It's the time, because one of the things that I start to realize as I turn this fish over, as I talk to you guys, is that I love going to restaurants, but what I start to realize is that I don't think the food is as good anymore because I don't think the people are happy or joyful or kind. And I think it comes across in their work. Now, I know people are like, what are you talking about? So many people on planet Earth are not kind to each other. They're not happy. They're in relationships that suck. And they don't know what to do about it, so they'll go around, walking around miserable. And I'm guilty of that sometimes. Sky falling. Like I was gonna do a show about talking about, oh, you pay bills, you make money. Nah, who wants to hear that shit? Create that. What else is possible? And if it's not working, keep on creating until you find something that you like. I have a theory: never stop, never quit, and never give up. Keep it moving. What's the possibility? The fish is ready. I don't want to burn myself, so what I did, dun, 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 I put the pan, limp fish, no good. I put the pan in the oven so it's warm. I'm gonna put it back there so the fish can stay hot. Okay, move it a little bit closer so I don't get oil on my counters, and I'll just start retrieving the fish. Guys, look at this. This looks fabulous. Look at that. Can y'all see that? I'll pick it up in a second. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nice cod. Now, you might say, that's not a lot of fish. Well, it's just my wife and I now cooking, and I've learned how to adjust because I used to cook for like 5, 6 people at one time, and that's not cool anymore because food just sits around. Okay, drop this fish in here. Keep an eye on my oil. Okay, it's cooking at 370 now. As that starts to cook, I'll drop the rest of this hockey fish. Now, I didn't have time because I'm back in the office on Tuesdays, and I didn't have time to look this fish up. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but I'm on an adventure, and I was like, if I'm on an adventure, why can't this be on an adventure? Okay, that's kind of a big piece of fish. I didn't expect it to be like that. Okay, bam. I am going to grab a knife and cut this one piece. Sorry, people. Oh, I got a knife right here. So it's going to get messy because I want this to cook evenly, and this is kind of a big piece of fish. So you guys don't see me. Hopefully I don't cut myself on my program. That would be ugly. There. Okay. Drop this like this. So I want to make adjustments to that because it was kind of big and kind of gross, and I was like, I want this to cook evenly. I don't know what this tastes like. Rest my hands, drop this bowl out of the way. Now, as this fish cooks over here, the lean cod cooks, I'm gonna shake it up. Shake this up like this. And it's all nice and coated, waiting for the oil. Now, this is just 2 pieces of fish all together. Balance. How many people out there eat vegetables? You got to start learning how to eat your vegetables. We're having a salad. When you start to eat fried foods and meats, those are acids. And so what you want to really do, you want to actually get to the point where you're balancing, pH balance with your food. I'm going to drop the pickles on the floor. That would have been ugly. So that wouldn't have worked. Oh my God, this tea is really working, guys. Remedies, springtime, Holland. Tori and I were going to raise bees, but we decided not to because of allergies, some possible allergies. But I'm really interested in raising bees. They're remarkable animals. I call them animals, not bugs, because they're remarkable how they work together. I didn't realize how many bees a queen bee lays or births or whatever you want to call it. And I was kind of amazed by that. Turn this over. Okay, 7:05. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected, but I made everything the tartar sauce. So what you could do that tartar sauce, you can make that tartar sauce earlier and just put it in the refrigerator, like you can make it the day before and let it sit. You use tartar sauce for a lot of different things, not just for fish. It's good on fries. I like it on fries. At least I do. So we're almost there. What else? Any questions for me? Anybody out there actually watching tonight? Maybe people like sleep with my brother Derek. But anyway, Uh, I'm really kind of excited. I've never entered a contest ever for cooking, and I sent a couple of pictures and the videos that I've had on my YouTube channel to this person that you guys seen before. Probably some of you guys have seen on TV, and she's a chef. And I was like, I'm gonna join this. I'm 59. What would it be like for my birthday to win this year? I'm trying different things uh, this year. Me turning 60. Why not? Keep trying. Okay. You guys see that? That's that fish. Dang, that looks good. Hit that plastic. Okay. So our cod is ready. Put this back in the oven so it can stay nice and warm. Drop this other fish in the oil. And I'm not going to probably fry all this on there for you because I'm not going to keep you guys. Because I know people are probably busy and I know we've got to get ready for work. So let's see what this is going to turn out like. I have no idea what this is, guys. I'm gambling big time on myself. Why not? You don't try something, you never know how it is. So, yeah. So, we have that in there frying. Fish, the new frontier. What would it take for you to cook some fish? How many people eat fish sticks? Now, this is the thing that my mom would never let me get away with this. How many people have fish fillet? I remember one time I asked a friend, I think my wife even might have tried it, fish fillet, and that shit got you sick. And I'm not sure it's fish anymore. It might be pressed sea, what do you call it? Sawdust that's painted. I don't know. It doesn't look like fish to me. So I'm very skeptical. I'm skeptical of processed food. When I cut something, I want to see it should resemble something like what it came from, right? Uh, but that's my point of view. So spring, what does spring represent to you? And what are you putting off for summer that you start in spring? Would it be nice to work in the yard? This is the time if you want to work in the yard to get the yard prepped. Now, the weather patterns around the United States have been really fucking crazy, guys. Crazy as hell. So everything's a little bit delayed, you know? You got to go with Earth. She's saying something to us. We got to pay attention. At least I'm going to pay attention. You can do what you want to do. Okay, let's see what this is looking like. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really excited. I can't wait to try a piece of this with you guys on. I'm like, wow. Give me about 6 more minutes and I'm going to let you guys go. But opening up something new in spring. Like if you guys see outside my window, you see all the flowers blooming. You know, yesterday I was at a school in Portland, Franklin High School, and I was walking by because I think some people walk by and they don't recognize things. And I recognized what was that? I recognized this plant, and the fragrance was so dominant. But my dumb butt went over there and went, and once I did that, my sinuses just went, woo, pollen. We're gonna mess with you for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna turn this fish over, get it crunchy on both sides. It looks scrumptious, guys. I wish you guys could see it in a second. You will see it. Fried fish. Now, at home, you go to Sharks and you can get cod. I don't even think we get cod. I think you got catfish. Maybe they have cod in there, these jumbo shrimp. But you know something about that? I used to like going to Sharks and stuff in Chicago, but they don't treat you very nice. And plus, they fish is all farm. I'm telling you guys, farm fish, if y'all find out what they do to farm fish, you'll stop eating that shit. You know, you're going to wake up and one foot going to be bigger than the other. You're going to fall out of bed when you get up and start walking because you're like, this foot going to be this big, the other one going to be like this. You don't want to do that shit. You want to go out and try to catch some fish so you see what fish look like. Oh, can you hear the water breaking from the skin? going into the oil, and it's getting all crunchy. Got hot sauce, tartar sauce. Oh my! Let me grab this tartar sauce out. Ah, I guess I shouldn't go off screen too often, but what the hell? You're only here once in a while. See that guy? Yummy, 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 yummy. I think our fish is almost done. That's it. It doesn't take much of the time. I wanted to make sure the skin was cooked on the other side because I like this crunchy skin. Yep, this is ready. Grab the pan and let's see what we got in here. Grab the small pieces. They probably cook. Look at that. I'm wondering what this is going to taste like. If it tastes like crappie, guys, I'm going to be in pig heaven. Or I should say fish heaven. Turn the noise down. Turn the noise. Okay. And last but not least, this beautiful piece of fish here. Now, slide this over here, out of the way. Push this out of the way for a little bit without pushing it on the floor. Grab my plate. I'm gonna grab the smallest piece of this new fish. Okay. The rest of the fish you guys won't watch us eat because Tori and I are gonna eat that tonight. But I'm gonna let you guys see this with this. Your protein with salad and tater tots. Oh my! But I want you guys, if you guys said once before, you never let us see how you do things. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna eat this. What I will do, red hot. I was surprised I didn't have that much left. I'm gonna take this tater sauce, put that there. A little hot sauce on the fish. Derek, I'm sorry I can't share this with you. Now, y'all see that? See that? Ah, let's see what it tastes like. Shut the front door, y'all. Woo! Bomb. Bomb. That tartar sauce has that lime, the what do you call it? The skin from the lime has this really like pungent, like ooh, like turn it up. And the pickle juice and the spices from the fish. Mmm. Mmm. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I can't share this with you. Don't have smell-o-vision. Nice and crunchy. Yep. Listen, y'all. Mmm. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Thank you for hanging out. Can you smell it? But you can taste it. Wait. Before you leave, subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe to John Being You on YouTube. Please subscribe. Go to my website, www.beingjohnashman. Subscribe. If you have some friends and they think that you think that they could receive my energy, subscribe. Send them, say, hey, Brother John, want to hang out with you. And I'm still looking for a guest to come on here in Portland or in Northwest to come on to the show. Until next week, people, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Do me a big favor. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and smile. Let people know that they're living. Peace. See you guys next week. Oh, that's good. Mmm.